I wasn't supposed to open the door, but when I heard my dead wife's voice on the other side, I had no choice.
Sarah, that's impossible. You've been gone for 3 years.
Let me in, baby. It's so cold out here.
The voice was hers. The way she said baby, the exact same lilt, the same breathy tone. But the door had no peephole, no way to see who or what was on the other side.
This isn't real. You're not real.
Open the door and I'll prove it. I'll show you how much I missed you.
My hand trembled as it hovered over the lock. Logic screamed at me to walk away, but my heart, my stupid, broken heart, ached to see her one last time.
If you're really her, tell me something only Sarah would know.
You still sleep with my old sweater, the blue one with the hole in the sleeve. You pretend it still smells like me.
I shot down my spine. No one knew that, not even my therapist.
How do you know that?
Because I watch you, every night, from the foot of the bed.
The doorknob rattled, not from the outside, from the inside, like something was already in here with me.
No.
Too late, baby. I'm already in.
The lights flickered, and in the darkness, I saw her. Pale, smiling, standing right behind me.
Miss me?
The scream died in my throat as her fingers closed around my wrist. Cold.
You're not Sarah.
Not anymore.
And then the whispering started. Hundreds of voices, all at once, filling the room.
What do you want?
You.
The walls began to bleed.
What the hell is happening?
You let me in. Now they all want in too.
The whispers grew louder. Words I couldn't understand, but the hunger in them was clear. The floorboards creaked under invisible weight.
Who's they?
The ones who've been waiting, the ones who get hungry.
A shadow moved in the corner, then another. Shapes without faces, stretching toward me.
Don't get back.
Too late for that. You should have left the door closed.
The temperature dropped. My breath came out in white puffs. The thing wearing Sarah's face leaned in, her lips brushing my ear.
They're gonna peel you open, layer by layer.
Why me?
Because you're the one who buried me wrong.
My stomach twisted. The grave, the rushed funeral, the way I'd ignored the old woman's warning about the salt.
I didn't know.
Now you do.
The first shadow lunged.
Sarah, please.
Shh. It'll hurt less if you don't fight.
The other shadows swarmed. I felt them inside me, like worms wriggling under my skin. My vision blurred. The room twisted.
What are you doing to me?
Making you like us.
My bones cracked, my jaw unhinged. And then, I saw them. Not shadows, not ghosts, something worse.
Oh God, you're not dead. You're hungry.
Oh wait.
My last human thought? The old woman at the funeral, her raspy warning. Never bury love in unhallowed ground.
Too late for prayers now.
The darkness swallowed me whole. El Jabad. A new tenant moves into the apartment. The lock clicks. The door creaks open.
Smells like bleach. Landlord must clean.
From the bedroom closet, something stirs. Something with too many teeth.
Welcome home.
Hello? Is someone...
The last thing he felt was cold breath on his neck as the whispers began again. The cycle repeating. The hunger growing.
Let me in.
The door creaked shut. The lock turned by itself. And from inside the walls, something laughed. I wasn't supposed to open the door, but when I heard my dead wife's voice on the other side, I did.
Sarah?
Let me in, baby. It's so cold out here.
Her voice was perfect, exactly how I remembered it. Soft, warm. But Sarah had been buried 6 feet under for 3 years.
This isn't real. You're not real.
Touch my hand, you'll see.
The door creaked open on its own. A pale hand reached through the gap. The wedding ring, my wedding ring, glinted in the moonlight.
Nope, 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 nope.
You left me alone down there, Michael.
I never told her my name was Michael.
Who the hell are you?
You know who I am, you just don't remember. Yet.
The door slammed shut behind me. The lights flickered. And then I saw it. The thing wearing Sarah's skin.
You shouldn't have answered, Michael. Now you're part of the game.
The walls started bleeding, the floor groaned like a living thing, and from the darkness, something whispered my name.
Michael,
A second voice, deeper, hungrier.
we've been waiting for you.
Say hello to your new family.
The shadows moved. Shapes peeled themselves off the walls. Too many eyes, too many teeth.
What do you want?
Your voice, your skin, your screams.
Mostly your screams.
The first hand grabbed my ankle, cold, slick, pulling me down into the dark.
No.
But the floor wasn't there anymore. Just an endless drop. And the thing that wasn't Sarah smiled as I fell.
Sweet dreams, Michael.
The fall never ended. The screaming never stopped. And somewhere in the dark, something else woke up. Something older.
He's here.
Final.
A new voice. Not human, not even close. The real nightmare began.
How do you know my name?
Oh, Michael, it knows everything about you.
The darkness pulsed. Something massive shifted in the void. The air turned thick, like breathing syrup.
It's been watching you since you were 6. Since the night you saw it in your closet.
That wasn't real. That was just a nightmare.
The floor reappeared beneath me. But it wasn't wood or tile. It was skin. Warm. Twitching.
You should have stayed in bed, Michael. You should have kept your eyes closed.
Let me go, please.
The walls flexed inward. Ribs. A throat. I wasn't in a house anymore. I was inside something.
Too late for begging. It's already tasting you.
Wet, heavy breaths rolled over me. The stench of old meat and copper.
Never.
Then we'll just take your voice instead.
A hand clamped over my mouth. Not a hand. Too many joints, too many fingers.
Seriously. It's easier if you don't fight.
The fingers pushed past my lips. Deeper. Deeper. I felt them in my throat. The last thing I heard before the dark swallowed me whole.
You'll make such a pretty puppet.
And then, silence.
Where am I?
Where do you think you are, Michael?
The darkness peeled back like rotting skin. Faces pressed against the walls. Stretched, screaming faces. Their mouths sewn shut with black thread.
They tried to run too. Now they're part of the house.
This isn't a house.
The voice wasn't just behind me anymore, it was inside me. My own tongue moved without my permission.
Oh, Michael, you were never the one in control.
My hands lifted on their own, fingers twitching like broken puppets. The thing wearing Sarah's skin leaned in, her jaw unhinging.
Time to meet the others.
The floor split open, hands, so many hands, pulling me down into a sea of writhing bodies, all whispering the same thing.
Ugh.
Then, light, blinding, a single bare bulb swinging overhead.
Welcome home.
The room was small, empty, except for one thing. The last thing I saw was my own face, changing, stretching, smiling too wide. Somewhere, a door creaked open.